Hi, Concord here. So today I'm going to talk about a piece of equipment that I had a really lot of fun with, and I had an experience with this amplifier that I hadn't really heard before. But before I go on, I just want to say this. I used to work at a HiFi store, and I had a lot of fun working at the HiFi store, and I no longer work there. So this piece of equipment that I'm about to talk about and my experience with this, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not affiliated with them. As I said before, I don't work at the HiFi shop. But I'm just going to tell you my experience with this piece of equipment. Now, working at a HiFi store, I had a lot of fun working with and exploring different speaker brands, different amplifiers, different cables, different power conditioners. It was fantastic. Now, with my home equipment, I like to think it's pretty good. I mean, it's in my lounge room. It's all subjective, and I think it sounds great. Now, this particular piece of equipment, the Moonriver Audio Reference, the 404 Reference Integrated Amplifier. It's a 2-channel amplifier. Now, with this piece of equipment, I experienced something where the speakers got lost. Now, the soundstage on my stereo at home sounds great, and occasionally, depending on the song, not to this extent anyway that I had with the Moonriver, the speakers with the Moonriver just got lost. Its soundstage, its openness was so wide to the point when I was sitting in front of it listening to music, speakers got lost and it was just like liquid. It sounded fantastic. Now, this amplifier, it's made in and designed in Sweden. It's 50 watts per channel, and the circuitry on it is just fantastic because I tried lots of different brands of speakers on it, and the two that sounded great to me were the BMW 700 series and the Sonus Fiber. They're actually two speaker brands that I just love, BMW and the Sonus Fiber speakers. They're just fantastic. I can't remember what model of Sonus Fiber I used. I can't remember, but it sounded great with them. A great speaker. And this Moonriver Audio was just, it was beautiful. It was very, very basic. As I said, it's just a 2-channel amplifier. And when we were listening to it, we had a Primaire CD35, and we were streaming lossless audio through it. And look, as I said, it just sounded really nice, and I really fell in love with this amplifier, and I would, without a doubt, bring it home, because I knew in the stereo shop, acoustically, it's not, in the stereo shop wasn't set up perfectly acoustically, the room, and if that was the kind of audio I was getting out of it, I was like, wow, I'd love to take it home. And I didn't get a chance to, because working at a HiFi shop, occasionally as an employee, I got to try different equipment and take it home. But I was really happy with this. If you've had a chance to, if you've seen one at your local HiFi shop, have a listen to this amp. As I said, I'm not endorsed by this company, but I was just really impressed with it. And I know it sounds subjective, but have a listen. For me, I thought it just sounded really nice. Really nice, and especially with the Sonus Fibers and the BMWs. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Look, I could probably go on about more of my experience about working in a HiFi shop. If you want to hear about that, I can give you some little stories, and nothing negative, of course, because I had a great time working there. The guys were fantastic. There was no pretentiousness. We were all just into HiFi. And I know I've mentioned this before on my other videos that sound subjective, and that's one of the things. All of us had different equipment. 2 of us, or maybe 3 of us, had the same brand speakers, but all our amplifiers and everything were different. So, and we all were just very, you've got that set up. Oh, okay, how does that sound? And it was all very encouraging. It was all positive, and it was just a good environment of just speaking HiFi, and it was great. But if you want me to talk about my experience with different cables and some of the things I found when I worked at a HiFi shop, let me know in the comments. And if you're going to comment, please leave them constructive and positive, and let's just talk HiFi. But look, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give me a like. If you don't want to give me a like, that's totally fine too. But thanks for watching.